have to rethink this now. If I can just get it below that tree, then it'll be fine. Okay, so it's first thing in the morning. I only got like half a tank in, and I'm in a new spot. Different lake. It's a little smaller one this time than the last bunch of videos. The other spot that I was working is just on the other side of this hill right here. Just down the other side. And there's the other lake over there. And on this cut block right here, doesn't zoom in very much in this GoPro. There's two guys cutting. I can hear the saws over there. No, I heard a tree, but I couldn't see it. Come on, zoom out. There we go. So what I've got here, there's my pad. I gotta go and put a cross brace because it's a bit sloppy. Like when the pilot was landing on the pad was like jiggly. So he wants it beefed up because we've got two false stumps on the front side there. And so I'm gonna put a cross brace, but I gotta bring spikes for tomorrow. Do that tomorrow. Because it's not like it's sketchy or anything. He just wants it beefed up, a little more solid. So yesterday I didn't film anything. Actually, I filmed I think one thing yesterday, but because yesterday was my first day in this block, and someone else did all this, so I'm just taking over. This block's about 3/4 done, but it still goes up the hill quite a ways up there. And I rounded off this corner, and this tree here, it's a real nice cedar. It's leaning this way. I don't know if you see the stumps over there, but I was thinking to put it on the high side of that stump because if I angle it down, it's gonna go shooting off down the hill. So I think that's what I want to do. And if it saves out, well, the butt's gonna drop down there, but if I can get like I think the top might be in the air, so I might have to do like a 12.5, 10.1, some of that, just so I don't have secondary breakage. And then I can maybe use it as a nice walk log trail for my partner because there's a big rock face around the rock face curves around the hill. And so I want to make a nice trail for him. So at the end of the day, he has a nice trail back to the pad. Or make a trail way up there, and then he can just join up with my quarter and then be hiked down to my trail. But that's a lot farther walk for him. So, okay, here we go. Well, that went quite well. Nice and level. Hey, beauty. Go back that one. I'm cooking in this coat. This coat is one of a kind. I designed it myself. Go to woodboss.ca. You get them. I got them 50% off. Just trying to sell them quick. Let's get my money back off of my initial investment, so I can work on some other things. I am cooking though. What I did is it's because it's pretty warm out still. I cut out the insulated liner, use it as a windbreaker, and I'm still cooking. And did you see me fighting the back cut there? I had to come out and bore in because the bar is worn out. I got, this is day 25 for me. We had a couple of days off for wind and fog. So it's probably like 20, 21 days of solid cutting on this bar and chain. And the chain's cutting great. It was mostly new when I got it, when I started this shift. But the bar was already worn out. Not worn out, it was already used. It wasn't new. It was pretty good. 20 days of steady cutting, and I don't know how much time I had on before this shift, so I'll flip the bar, and if it's still bothering me, I'll go down the pad to get my spare bar. My spare bar is in good shape. And then I get all this saplings and stuff I gotta chase, and then I guess I'll get that one next after the saplings, and then I'll just get all this little stuff here. Yeah, it's not going to be fun for the next hour, hour and a half, or maybe hour, getting all the stuff on this real steep spot here. But once I get over there, it'll be easy cutting again. So I just want to get this done out of the way, and then I can spend the rest of the day over that way. Way over there, it's really good over there. Really easy cutting. Yeah. Yeah, Mother Nature tricked me. I thought it was going to be just dumping today. In the morning there, it was just raining cats and dogs. And so I brought my rubbers out, and my feet are cooking. Oh well, there she goes. Yeah, it looks like it might be a dry day after all. So I'm just feeling up. And this is a little trick I do. I just back bar near the stump, so I get a nice level spot to fuel up. Here's my fuel. Gotta get this bag out of the way in case I spill some gas. There. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice day today. I'm gonna save that stuff on the steep spot over there in that bluffy area where I was this morning. I'm gonna save that for later. I want to bring the face up on this side. I'll probably get down to that area later today. But it's not raining like I thought it was gonna. I'm gonna take some layers off here. So, some people were asking me again about my gear. So right now I'm running 572, Husky 572 XPG, so it's got the heated handlebars. And this is what, Husky? Yeah, Husky oil. And I don't know what mix oil. The company provides our fuel for us, so I don't mix my fuel. There's someone else doing that. Got the 36-inch steel bar, 3/8. What is it? 0.63 or 0.63 size of chain. Skip tooth chain. A round file, so a hand file. I don't grind. And I run 12-inch wedges, K&H wedges. This one's pretty beat up. So the difference between the 10-inch and the 12-inch is just the length. The slope is identical, so you get the same lifting power, but it's just longer. So this end here is fatter, so I can take more of abuse. So I just use a 12-inch. They last longer, and then you get the same amount of lifting power. And fanner pants. I got these Viking boots. I got a local saw shop, fanners. I ordered online. This is my dad's shirt. He got these custom-made high-vis shirts. And this is my coat, custom-made coat at Wood Boss. And this is a stock neck flap that came with the helmet, but I had sewn on a piece of old rain gear because I find it's too flimsy. The stock neck flap is too flimsy and it bunches up in the back of my neck, so I just thicken it up so it stays a little more rigid. And then I glue these vents here because when you're under the trees and it's raining, you get these big raindrops, and if they hit the screen, they go right through and your head gets wet. And then as I'm bent down cutting, looking down or filing up, rain comes into this vent in the back here. So I glue that up too. And then I drill holes and I put little bolts through to hold the screen to the helmet, because the stock way that how it comes is terrible. I always keep knocking it off, so I just put a bolt through and I've never had a problem since. So yeah, I gotta take a layer off, move my gear up the hill, and start again. I'm kind of soaking wet, but when it's raining like this, I wear a rash guard. I got a blue rash guard, so I may be wet, but I'll be warm. Yeah, I got a bunch of little stuff right now to get, and then when I get to another big one, I'll turn the camera back on. I'll show you. Right there, see, it's a whole bunch of little stuff. So over here, the face is up the hill now, and as you come over here, the face is dropped down, so it's my low point. So I'm gonna bring this side up. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Oh yeah, and my axe is a 3.5 pound axe I got at the local saw shop, and then I weld some round stock, 1/4 inch round stock, and then weld a piece on this side too, so it's got a big flat surface on there. A 17 or 18 inch handle, and I put some hockey stick tape on there, and my long handled axe is 28 inch for big wood. And I'll show you my belt real quick. Here's my belt. It's old. I broke this leather loop right here yesterday, but this is a Cooney's wedge belt that I've modified because I don't like the stock version. And this is where my radio sits for now. And then over here is where my axe sits. I got another video titled Belt and Axe that goes through this a little better, but yeah, so the loop of the axis hooks on there. And that's it. That's all there's to it. And then just slides back and forth however I want it. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to get cold now. I'm soaking wet with sweat here. I'm starting to cool down. Okay, see you guys here in a second. Okay, so another tool that I modify is my bar wrench. And this was from a 390 originally. So I cut the spark plug side off. And then what I do is I bend it up right here. I put it in the vise and I hammered it so it's not straight. It's kinked a bit. So when I put the wrench like this, I'm not wrapping my knuckles on the dogs because it bends out like this a bit. So my hand's a little farther away from the dogs, especially on this side. Look how close it is. See? Look how close that wrench is, and I've bent it out already. It's not even straight, and it's still close to the side here, so it just makes it a little easier to use. Okay, so this is the tray I got going next, and I didn't realize it, but I'm actually right on the sideline right now. So the sideline follows up along this edge here, and then from right here where this rock face here starts, the slope here, it kind of angles in a bit, and the line's right there, and then as you go up it angles out that way. So that uphill heavy leaner is out, which is good because it wouldn't be fun trying to make a hole for that one, but I get an uphill leaner here, which is a snag. It's got a big uphill lean. And then check this out. See if I can get a good angle here. This hemlock leaning downhill is leaning into that school marm there. That's okay, I'll just fence post it, just a little guy, it'll be easy. But for now, I'm gonna drop this one right in the natural opening right there. A real nice cedar. For here anyway. That was an easy one. Look at that, saved it right out. Yeah. Yeah, nice looking step. Haha. Let's limb top that one, it should fly full length. I follow this hemlock with a big swoop here. It's leaning that way, so I'll follow right down in there. And then I gotta figure out what we're gonna do with this heavy leaning, uphill heavy leaning snag here. Yeah, not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Actually, I might have to go move my gear up the hill. I don't think it's in a good spot. Yeah. Okay, see you guys in a bit. All right. Yeah, the sun's coming out over there. Okay, so here is that little hemlock cut in that school arm. I've already fence posted it twice. I'll probably fence post it one more time, I think. And then it'll go with the cedar. So the one that it's hung up with, I'm gonna follow that one first, out that way, and then the one farther down the hill, the snag, is leaning straight up the hill towards me. And there's no way I could swing it side hill. It's just leaning uphill too much. And I'm really not sure exactly where I'm gonna fall it. Actually, it kind of depends on which side has the better escape route. Because right here is the sideline, or kind of like the back line now. See, it angles this way, way up there on that bench up there. So I can't really throw it up the hill in this way because I'll get hung up in these trees. So I might have to throw that snag. Bit of a natural opening right there actually, so maybe I'll put it in that way. Yeah. Okay, well let's get this one here first. Bar's getting pretty worn out, but I think I can get the day in with it. And then I'll just switch bars with the one at the pad tomorrow. I might be fine as is. Let's see here. Yeah, it's good. I don't need the fence post yet. Yeah. Oh, looks like it's leaning that way actually. Oh, I'll have to go check it out. I set my wedge a little too much. And I hit my bar, so I couldn't cut. I had to take the wedge back a little farther out so I could keep cutting. Look at that, right sideways, nice. Okay. Well, I'll have to rethink this now. Let's see how I'm going to get down there. Oh, that's right, go this way. Got lots of underlogs, overlogs. Is that solid? Solid enough. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Okay, where am I set the camera here? Set it right here. For now. Yeah, okay, I know. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. Let's drop down here. Oh man. If I can just get it below that tree, then it'll be fine. Because it does have a bit of a lean that way. Straight up and down is that great. Just like that. Oh. I mean, I could fall straight up the hill, that hole up there. But I don't have any good spots to run. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try and put a side hill. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can put it right in there. This is a yellow cedar, looks like. Yellow cedar is really, really strong wood fiber, really strong. One of the strongest wood fiber we have out here. And it's very valuable. Yeah, there's still some valuable wood in that. If it's solid, if there's no rot in the middle, it's you'll fly it out. So I gotta be careful when this tree hits the ground, doesn't hit that snag that's straight down the hill right there, that little one. It doesn't flip it out. Flip it, you know. So I'm gonna put some safety cuts in there. Easy peasy. Haha. Yeah, there was a bit of rot in there, but it was not in the holding wood. Not very much in the holding wood. The rot was behind the holding wood. Yeah. Right on. Okay. Yeah, they'll probably take that as a. Maybe I'll take a couple feet off the butt because there's a bit of a swoop. I'm pretty sure that rot's going to clean up, and they'll take the rest of it. Right on. So, I'll probably get that cedar right there, and then that corner here is up to the line. That's done. And then now I got to jump down pretty much way to the far end of the corner there. It's not going to be fun. It's really steep. Trees leaning every which way. There's no big ones, so it's going to be a grind for a couple tanks here, getting some garbage down before I get back into some good stuff again. But yeah, if you guys like that coat I was wearing, you can get them at woodboss.ca. Designed myself, one of a kind. Got a removable hood.